Alright guys, today we're going to go over the first problem on the 2017 test. This question involves identifying and processing the digits of a non-negative integer. The declaration of the digits class is shown below. You will write the constructor and one method for the digits class. The list of digits from the number used to construct this object. The digits appear in this list in the same order in which they appear in the original number. Oh, okay, I see that there's a list, private array list of integer digit list, and I have a number, and it sounds like basically I'm taking that number and I'm constructing an object, and it looks like that is part A, so the constructor is happening within part A, and then returns true if the digits in this digits object are in strictly increasing order. Oh, that's part B. Okay, so and that's called is strictly increasing. Not going to read any of this up here. Looking at the example, digits D1 equals new digits. That's the digits object they're talking about. Here's the number they're talking about, and it looks like, oh, digit list. I remember digit list from the last page, and I've taken the digits 1, 5, 7, 0, and 4, and I've put them into this list. Got it. Okay, I think I know how to do that, so I'm going to skip ahead and read the actual problem prompt. It says, complete the digits constructor below. Constructs a digits object that represents num. Precondition num is greater than or equal to 0. Okay, so it's all positive, and then here's the signature. I think I know what I need to do, so I am going to just write some code. All right, so I've got public class, nope, not class, public digits. I'm writing in the constructor, public digits, int num. Okay, and I have to be able to take a number, and I remember there was like a digit list, so I need to do a constructor for that. So I'll say digit list equals new array list, because you always have to make a new list for your that you're going to throw stuff into. So digit list equals new array list, and then I need to somehow go through and get each of the digits. So there's a couple ways I could do it. I could convert the number to a string, get each character, parse each character as an integer and add it to a list, or I could use some math. So any number mod 10 will give you the ones digit of that number, and any number integer divided by 10 will get rid of the ones digit. So using that pair of operations, you can leapfrog through the number, getting each ones digit in sequence, and that's kind of what we're trying to do. So something like while num is greater than 0, and we're going to do something like digit list dot add. I think we want to add this at the beginning, so I'm going to do that. Add at 0. We're going to do num mod 10, which will give me the ones digit of any number. All right, so I've got the ones digit, and then I need to make my number smaller each time, so I'm going to do num divided equals 10. And that should be good. The only problem is, what if I start with 0? Because in that case, well, my code doesn't actually handle the case where num equals 0. So I'm going to do that up here. If num equals 0, digit list dot add num. So I'll do 0 because I think it's faster for the computer to do that. And I believe that pretty much sets everything up the way I want it to. So let's go to the canonical solution. All right, so we're here at the solution. I've got public digits int num, digit list equals new array list of integer. If num equals 0, digit list dot add new integer 0. I see that they are using this weird new integer making a new class thing. I think, though, that that's just the same as saying 0 because of boxing and unboxing or auto boxing. Okay, while num is greater than 0, digit list.add at 0. All right, everything looks good. Again, this weirdness here, but I think we're good. My solution looks a lot like the canonical solution. Let's double check if there's a note. The solutions shown above were written in compliance with the AP Java subset methods listed for integer objects. Students were allowed to use the automatic boxing and unboxing of integer objects in their solutions, which eliminates the need to use new integer in part A and int value in part B. Okay, cool. So I call that a success. And that's part A. Let's do part B. So again, I'm just going to read this part. Complete the method is strictly increasing below. Returns true if the digits in this digits object are in strictly increasing order. False otherwise. And then this is the signature here that I'm looking at. Public Boolean is strictly increasing. I think I know how to do that. There's examples on the last page, but I'm not going to look at them. I'm just gonna do this because I think I know how to do it. Okay. So public Boolean is strictly increasing. All right. So basically, in my mind, this is just we go through the list, and if the one after the current one I'm looking at is less than the one I'm currently looking at, then it's not strictly increasing, and we return false. So for int I equals 0, I is less than digit list dot size, because we got to go through all of our digits. I plus plus. Oh, and because I'm going to be doing look ahead, I want to make sure that I subtract 1, because if you're going to do look ahead, you just make your for loop go 1 less than you normally would. So then I'm just going to say if digit list dot get I is greater than, and I think that the equals case is fine. I guess I better check that. This is where you have to actually look at the page before. Right, the digits method is strictly increasing. The method returns true if the elements of the digit list appear in strictly increasing order, otherwise returns false. Yeah. A list is considered strictly increasing if each element after the first is greater than, but not equal to the preceding element. All right, that means I need to say if it's greater than or equal to digit list dot get I plus 1. So there's my look ahead. So if the one I'm currently looking at is greater than or equal to the one I'm going to be looking at in the future, it's not strictly increasing, and I return false. And if I've gone all the way through the loop, right, and I never hit that, then I return true because it's strictly increasing. And I believe that's it. Let's double check on the canonical solution. So public Boolean is strictly increasing for int I equals 0. I is less than digit list dot size minus 1. I plus plus. Okay, they've got the look ahead. If digit list dot get I dot int value is greater than digit list dot get I plus 1 dot int value. That int value thing is weird, but I think that has to do with the auto boxing and unboxing thing we talked about before. So if I skip that, that all looks the same as what I've got. Okay, and then I return false. I also did a one-liner, and they did multiple lines. They did these guys, but whatever. I think that's fine. And then, yeah, they just return true. So it looks like I matched the canonical solution again, so I'm good. That's full points. All right, that's going to do it for 2017 problem 1. If it was helpful, give me a like. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And we'll see you guys at the next video. Thanks for watching.